Well, folks, in today's video, we're going to be trying to restore this little Santa Fe 040 steam locomotive by Tyco Mantua. I was sent this steam locomotive by David Z to G scale, and as I recall, it doesn't work, which is sort of funny. These old Tyco Mantuas are usually pretty tough, but this one has some sort of a problem, presumably electrical. So we're going to take it over the track, try to figure out what the problem is, and then we're going to try to solve the problem by opening it up. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to set this thing up on the track and try to get all these little wheels on because it does require the tender to be on for it to work. We have no current draw, so what that tells us is it's not picking up its power. So, one thing that could be the problem is it possible that the trucks are backwards? I don't know. Let's try maybe messing around with some wires here. Alright, so I've been playing around with some wires because I figured what can sometimes happen is you see the wheels on this side are non-isolated, which means they'd be picking up power from this rail on this side. And sometimes what can happen is the trucks can get flipped around and stuff like that. So I figured, we can try maybe getting power from the other rail, see if that makes a difference. But I tried just probing one of the wires to the rail it should be picking up power from, and I was surprised to see it starts. So this thing does run. There's just some sort of an electrical problem in the tender somewhere. So I don't know what that is, but we're going to have to try to figure out what it is so that we can attempt to get this thing working again. It's very odd. It doesn't look like anything is wrong with it either. So yeah, I don't know what people have done. So first of all, I'm going to remove the trucks, see if there's anything unusual under them, because the whole, basically, these are plastic wheels, so the whole frame of the truck is, it's supposed to have power in it. Yeah, that metal's looking kind of oxidized right there. Let's see what the situation is on this side. Yeah, there's some old, dried grease and stuff. I'm just going to try cleaning it. Maybe that will help. So we're just going to drop some alcohol on each of these bearings, like so. And I'm just going to kind of clean around the general area. I can already tell that has cleaned it up a little bit. And I'm also going to clean off the top of each of these trucks. Yeah, there's definitely some dried on grease and stuff like that on here. So if I clean both of those, then it might make a bit of a difference. Also give the wheels a cleaning too, because they're also somewhat dirty. So we'll clean all those things, we'll put some oil in it, and then we'll try to run it. I'm also going to remove the bottom plate to the locomotive, because, the bearings on this could be dirty as well, which might be part of the problem. So we'll just check them anyway, it doesn't really hurt to. And I don't think it will be too difficult, because I believe we only have to remove a couple of screws. Pretty clean, actually. Alright, so we've got all that fixed up, so we're now going to put these back on. Actually, before we put those on, I'm just going to put a tiny bit of oil. And as always, you don't need much. And I believe the conductive wheels are supposed to be both on the, let's see, it would be the right side if you were facing the locomotive from the front. So, yeah. So I had the locomotive facing out towards the wall. And the wheels were on my side, so. So another thing I could do is I could probably tighten down this screw for the connection here a little. Nah, actually it seems fine. Commutator on these engines, you can see them if you kind of look up here, you can see. And this one has a really clean commutator. In other words, this thing's ready to go. Let's go test her. Alright, let's set her all up here on the track and see if she'll run for us. Power. It's still not taking the power. That is very odd. I am a goddamn idiot sometimes. Look at this. So my whole lecture about the wheels being on the wrong side, you can chuck that in the trash because I screwed it up. Let's try flipping those around. I think we'll have more luck. Okay, we got those set up. Let's give it more power here. That's more like it. It's trying. So I discovered that the screws which mount the motor, as well as the screw which actually holds a large part of the frame together, both of those were loose. So now if we give it some power, it's funny, I don't know. Keeps derailing here. So I just put some oil on the locomotive's motor bearings and, well, it runs perfectly now. Well, I say perfectly. This is a dirty bridge, okay? I haven't cleaned the tracks on the bridge in a while, but you get the point. I mean, when it's on clean track, it runs pretty well. In fact, it seems more than happy to go. It's even coasting over the switches, which for an 040 is sort of tricky. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, what's going on there? The tire just disintegrated. That was just slightly dry rotted. Oh god. Look, it's just crumbling. Well, I'll have to get it a new one, I guess. But I'm pretty happy with that restoration. I mean, we don't even know when the last time this thing ran was, so the fact that it's running now is very good. So thank you all so much for watching.